On Tuesday, November 4th, 2008, the American people elected President Barack Hussein Obama II as their 44th president, one that would go on to serve 2 full terms before being voted out of office by someone who many would say is incompetent, that embodies the exact opposite of everything that Obama claimed to stand for. Now, I am not here to talk about all the marvelous and genuinely good things that Barack has done in his lifetime, how he graduated from Harvard Law in 3 years, how he volunteered for numerous Chicago-based charities to help the less fortunate, or how he received a Nobel Peace Prize in 2009. Instead, I'm going to tell you about all the bad things that this man has done throughout his presidency, and how it has impacted the world negatively. For one, as someone who ran a campaign based on how a black man in 2008, America, can make it to the highest office in the land, and as someone who promised better race relations for everyone in America, he fundamentally failed at this promise. According to a 2017 poll, black-white race relations were at an all-time low in the past 50 years during Obama's tenure. This awful time in history led to some of the most deadly and dangerous mass shootings in American history. Having had 24 mass shootings under his tenure, it is 16 more than any other president in history, and with over 236 deaths and 257 injuries, it is once again 4 times more than any other president. He promised off creating better race relations in 2008. This has led to nothing more but create a more polarizing America than the 40 years before it. Now, do not get me wrong, it is truly incredible that an African American man was able to achieve the highest office in the land, but the fact that he ran a campaign solely on this promise shows the utter lack of qualifications that Mr. Obama exhibits to be president. This is further reflected today by the current president, some may say. This lack of experience led to create truly one of the most awful presidents in history, and he purported black victimhood in a country that has the greatest opportunities for all people of all races and ethnicities. Furthermore, it can be argued that his foreign policy was absolutely atrocious during his tenure. During negotiations in 2015, Obama made numerous under-the-table deals with the state of Iran, amounting to almost $5.7 billion in total assets, according to the Washington Post, that were laundered into the Iranian state. He later lied to Congress, saying that such allegations had never happened, and that he would never sell out the American banks. Furthermore, he single-handedly assisted and almost encourages the Iranian state in weaponizing their nuclear arsenal, which led to some of the most heightened tensions in the Middle East, as we are seeing today with the bombing of ships in the Gulf Coast. Additionally, after 8 long years of pushing the Obamacare narrative, Congress finally passed the Obamacare Act in 2010, making it illegal to not have health insurance in America. This put millions of hard-working, lower-paid American workers in a tough situation, as not everyone wanted to or could afford the unbelievably high premiums set forth by his administration. Alongside the atrocity that was Obamacare, Obama established healthcare.gov, which, according to Obama, cost $800 million to make a website. However, according to Bloomberg, the real cost was closer to $2.2 billion, over twice as much, accounting for almost the entire GDP of some countries. This means that the Americans spent more time, more money, and more energy on creating a website than they did defeating the Nazis in World War II. Now, Obama is proud to say that he had a scandal-free presidency, and more or less this is mostly true. But it is because the news failed to report on important stories during his presidency, something that quite obviously is not the case today with President Trump. The news today is so polarizing and attempts to brainwash its viewers so much that you may not even notice them doing so. So congrats, Barry, on a scandal-free presidency.